want to pre-can them later on, which is also fine.
So, audition at Dial for Sandy.
Super cool.
You also want to make sure that you're painting the edges of your canvas as you go. I would say probably just left, right, and top, because the bottom is going to be green for the most part, so it can wait till later.
Yay, but maybe not. It's all dying together. Dying together. But I keep myself to get by and share it. Because we don't know what color is maybe for the theater. You know? But I'd want them for Wednesday night. I'm going to call them in the morning and be like, I just missed
So
it.
again, when you get up to the top, you can go ahead and start adding some more of your dark blues to your brush. So you can kind of see it darker at our tippy top. You can kind of see it in our example. Okay.
So, you said the next restaurant that was in June. Or I think it's Charlene is pre-camp. Charlene is going to, it's called Gear Up ETSU. It's like for 750 craters, and they take them to ETSU campus after taking the big screen. And they get to do the big festival final thing at ETSU. Yeah. Oh, I gotta see the little blue truck.
Yeah.
I said, there's Chuck.
I used to call him Chuck.
When's your mom coming?
Right.
No.
Okay, so you can also paint over your wings. Don't worry about that, because they're supposed to be translucent anyway. And the background is our least exciting part, so we don't want to spend too long on it. We've got a lot more details to go through. Don't worry about it too much.
That's how you have to buy a ticket for the show. And I have to make sure nobody takes it, because normally they'll, yeah. So opening night, there's gonna be an empty seat there.
It was so loud. Yes.
That's a great idea. It's an amazing idea. I think I'm gonna have Lily Ezra tomorrow. I'll get them after school. Because Angel's home with the stuff tomorrow, I think. Still. Our plan is to go tomorrow with both girls, because I have the ice cream.
She did okay with that.
She did okay. I mean, it was a private room too, so I mean. I think a lot of people are excited to actually get to see her afterwards. Instead of like the kids shows, you know.
Agree.
Okay, my mom.
Thumbs out. We're
She
going to
loved
we're
it.
done with the background. Just some circles and some V's. I'm going to give you guys like 4 more minutes. So keep working. I believe in you. Again, the least interesting part. Just throw it in there. Bye. Please flip the sign on the door.
I accidentally went over to it there. Don't forget your size.
I'm not too worried about it. It's okay. I think we're really taking a bullet.
Oh, I don't have to. That's a good. Did you ever find the one that was painted with that feather duster? Maybe figured out. I had a one that was feather duster. Pixels yet.
What's his name?
I played these.
The next early.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but. Me either, but I'll look. No, it's not like a lot of colors. It's a lot of just double ribbon. Alrighty friends, when you're done with the background, rinse your brush out. Rinse it and dry it on your paper towel. Thank you. It was very authentic and not fake at all. Are you hiding things tonight?
No, I just no.
Not feeling it tonight?
Oh, hilarious. I'm sure that now that you're
I'm like thinking about it. Like, alright.
Have you like noticed them?
No.
Or you have a list on?
No. I would just say it's fun. You got a good stuff over there?
Clover.
Oh, that one? I want the big chicken in my yard.
I did it for private class. It's honestly a very easy, like, you could take it out.
Yeah.
I don't think it was funny. My chicken.
Oh,
I'll look for it. Yeah. I thought that it was the wrong one, but.
even something fun. Yeah, cartoon is fun.
I'll probably just do basic and then you can.
I can do whatever. Yeah.
I'll make him in white. Okay, cookies. Start using those brushes, please. Once you're done, what we are going to do next is we are going to grab our number 12 brush, which is our second largest brush. It's our second largest. Big brush can hang up in our water. I don't think we're going to use it again. If we do, we can rinse it out later, but that'll keep it from getting crusty. So big brush in your water when you're done. After it's cold. So, number 12 brush and second largest. We are going to take 4 scoops of green and 4 scoops of blue. And we're just going to scooch it somewhere. This is going to make a dark blue, or no, I'm sorry, a dark green. So 4 of each. like a half a scoop of white to it.
It'll be green and blue.
Yep. It's gonna, these are both really thin paints. It's going to thicken it just a touch. Not make it so transparent.
I thought my surgeon was gonna release me. She didn't. But I can do green eyes.
Like the dark foliage back there. So it doesn't have to be completely
Check on it.
totally similar, but we're going for darker.
I need too much white.
I think that the blue is really thin. It overtook the white overtook it a lot. I don't know what that's about.
Do you have more green?
I would add just more of both, I guess.
No, but is in blue and green.
Yeah, blue is what's making it darker. Technically. But you also don't want it too blue because then you're gonna have blue.
Blue and blue and blue and blue. But I have
Alright.
She wants to do blue.
So this doesn't have to be our darkest shade. We're gonna darken it up just a little bit more. This is like our middle for me. So we're gonna go around our leaves as much as possible. And we're gonna kind of do this like stop it. Kind of making it look like leaves. Kind of see. You're just going crazy with your brush. But around, I think it's fine. It'll look darker once it's on there, and we'll be good. We're gonna make it a shade darker in a minute anyway for our next one. So just going crazy, go around your leaves. Again, probably one of the less interesting spots, so don't think about it too much.
Just two small friends. And so she just always takes right and Kendall. Well, today she handed out a party at so like yeah. It'll be fine. So fine. You're fine. What's for dinner? Her mom texted me. What's for dinner? Okay. Lord. I don't know that. If he wants everybody else to touch, because look at the back, it's flowing. I mean, girls that like, have never heard of.
I think it's gonna not.
I think it's gonna not hurt. Like I said, we hear a lot about it.
So who wants to do it? You each one doing this? Yeah. We're just kind of filling out underneath our leaves. So everything under here, I kind of started over here, but the leaves. Oh, we don't supposed to be. Okay. Not a big deal.
Trust the process.
Then what I would do is just kind of shape out some leaves, and we'll throw it back on later. Fake it till we make it. But it just happened today, so I haven't like seen that to like answer any questions.
Oh.
So I feel like a little weird right now, but just leaving space for your leaves will be great. It very much is trust the process, I promise. Halfway through, it's always like, man, but it does get better. It's okay. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, but my kid would have to be taught how to fight. This isn't important.
You can also paint the bottom of your canvas a little bit in like random places. Or you can paint all of it the light green when we do our leaves. I am not picky.
If he's the guy that we went and saw 9 to 5, they talk about this guy that
But
lives with
that's
dollars.
kind of where we're winding up. It's weird right now, but that's what it is. Okay.
Definitely blue undertones. Yeah, I'm not worried.
Yeah. It's kind of like that. I've just left some spots for leaves. Couldn't really see them. Hope it's okay. That's okay. I'll turn it into leaves later. So, we're making it, so we're making it. You don't have to rinse necessarily just yet because we are going to make another shade of this green. So don't worry. Just set it on your plate for a minute.
We're trying to do this surprise party for Clover's aunt that's retiring. And I lied to her to say, hey, we need a short party. Now she's asking me 5,000 questions. So I could send him a message saying, did you invite so-and-so?
Here's something dry. We're not going to right now. We're going to find that green. It's
I don't have to do anything. I just have to. There's some place called Moon Dog Pizza in Ireland. So, what was the line that you give her there with?
You do not want to do a training of that unless that Alright, friends, go ahead and start getting towards me now if you're not already. It's gonna dry, and I don't think it's gonna. You're gonna get your out of it. I am not. Neither am I. It's okay. I'm gonna lie. I haven't seen her yet. She's been preoccupied with I know what that means. What'd you say? That's not gonna help me. I haven't part yet. I watch it later. They're good. They're just not good. They're still good. They're still sitting in my lunchbox from yesterday. Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
I'm like, they can't take it with them.
Feel really guilty. Someone took me into their military ball, like college military ball. I was an art student in high school, but and but now I know. But now I know. Yeah. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Did you break your bottles? I just saw most of it. I know, I'm just kidding. This is what's doing.
Look at it easy out.
Do we want four?
It's over that.
I think the imagery's enough.
That's all I'm gonna put on there permanently.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Alright, folks. So, we are going to we're not gonna mix up the whole thing. We're just gonna take like an equivalent amount, so just bear with me. In the mix that we already have, again, you don't have to mix all of it. We're gonna take 1 scoop of blue, and we're gonna mix it in with about 1 scoop of our mix. Yes. I'm just not going to try and make a new spot for it because why?
Is it supposed to be darker?
Yes. That's the vibe. It's a little, honestly, it's a little like, I wouldn't necessarily call it darker, I would call it bluer.
Okay.
So did you mix them on a separate area?
Yeah, I just mixed
Mix
it.
it in with our original mix?
Yeah. Just about a scoop of it. You don't have to mix like the whole thing. Because we don't need a lot. We're just gonna go in and we're gonna add some texture. This should be like the quickest step of the night. We're just gonna throw it over the green that's already on there. Not all of it, but we're just adding, like, you can see I've got dark spots in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're adding texture. This should be pretty quick.
That cake from Waffle is the best thing. Yes.
Their chocolate cheesecake is killer.
The service was crap, but we went on Mother's Day.
You could just look this here.
I went the day before Mother's Day, and they were getting like phone call.
We had a reservation,
Right.
but they gave us a bartender, and he stood against the bar a lot. We'll just go to John's one next week. They don't have a cake. Seven layers of chocolate. And it was well worth $10 because it filled a to-go container.
I thought I'd be so awful about cheesecake for my mom.
I gave my mom the juice pudding, and she loved it. But
Yeah, I think you'll do that.
yeah, well, she'll be here.
She'll be here and,
I mean, just sitting on a cruise. What's she wanting?
Alright, when you're done with your brushes, please.
My mother-in-law said would say that kitten pops in her shower. I told you about that. We started with dinner. She's on my aunt. She goes, she's cute, but not as cute as a kitten. She's never been right.
Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our number 8, which is our small square. Small square.
there was, he's like the older person who was not older, but that generation.
We are going to paint our B black, just the black parts, not the yellow parts. But our brush, we don't want it to be super, we don't want it to be super flat. We kind of want some texture when we're doing this because bumblebees are fuzzy. So I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to get a little paint and then I'm going to like scuff it up a little bit. So I get a fluffy brush. There's not a lot of paint in there. A little bit of paint, scuff it on the side of your plate. And then you can kind of, don't make it as fluffy as I made it, but you can make this guy a little scruffy. Don't think about it too hard. Go for it. And we're going to go back in and add some blue on top. So, just really like the outside edges can be fluffy. Probably like, I think I made it pretty good.
I feel like that's okay. We got paper. You probably said I was a lot. She painted this really cool picture that was purple writing. She wrote words purple writing on it.
And I think it's well, I already made it. Because I didn't think it was supposed to be.
Taylor, she says I have to be respectful to you.
When you get to like your antennas and your legs, the little skinny parts, what I like to do is I'll like dip both sides in just a little bit of paint, and then I'll scrape it on the very edge to get skinny brush. And then you very carefully skinny brush on the canvas. And you just use a really light hand. So I'm like barely touching the canvas with the skinny brush.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about it, I'm just like, I'm sitting here going, what color would work?
And you can even use the ultramarine blues a little purple. You want to roll down the violet.
My sister-in-law was very good in this kind of stuff, and now she's on the chair. Oh, yeah. I never do this, that's fine. I'm into time away from my family.
Feel that. Okay. When you're done, you can rinse it. Go for it.
Do I go over the little part that's the wing and then at the end go back? Should I paint that purple and then put white over top of it? Okay. Of course. Oh my gosh, you want to see it? Oh, sass.
You would send me that. I just have it.
Awesome. Where does she go?
My old roommate or like godmother has a dance studio. She does never doubted. But I finally got this year.
My child is learning how to fight right now.
I know.
Did you hear that? So Annie and Annie seeing two of the orphans fight.
Yeah.
And so they tried to do it the other day, and they're like, now we're going to work with that. She is. Tons of dogs are for you.
I mean, it's good that they're dancing-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which seems to be the best.
Alright, start putting your finishing touches on those beads. Try to keep us on the breath. You guys can look up. So take however long you want. What'd you say? You can look up. That's true. I, however,
I see bedtime.
have bedtime. And so she was up. Wait, okay.
I guess bedtime is done for the year, for the summer.
Yeah, and I kind of decided to go to summer house.
Oh yeah, Charlotte puts herself in that line.
Okay, so these, does everyone have a little bit of their, like, light sky color left? We don't need a lot. I believe. So, kind of like, this is after you're done with your black. We're going to switch to our number 2, which is your pointy brush. Well, it's supposed to be pointy brush. Your pointy brush. We're going to rough it up like we did with the black, make it fuzzy, because this time we want, like, very minimal paint. So I'm going to take just a little bit of that sky color, I'm going to rough that brush up, and we're going to do kind of like a dry brush, and we're going to make little hairs on his little body, which sounds crazy, but we're just going to very light touch, like barely putting my brush on the canvas. You're just going to kind of follow the grain of like what you think Bumblebee's fuzz would look like. So like around his eye, down his body. And it's kind of a trust the process because you start doing it and you're like, this is crazy. But you want like almost no paint in your brush, very, very light on the canvas. And like I haven't dipped again, I've only dipped in the paint once. This is just giving it some texture.
Which one?
Just a little fuzzy. teeny tiny bit of paint and wipe almost all of it off. And then you're using a really light hand to add a coat of texture. My view is not as fuzzy as that bee, but that's okay. Not everybody's view is going to be super fuzzy.
I'm not going. Probably not. This is really my TV versus what he wants to see. I think it comes out. I don't think that'll be a solid phrase. Twisted vibe. I'm like,
He's not like Ozzy.
He looks highlighted. Alright, folks, when you're done with your bee, go ahead and rinse those brushes out. Just feel nice and clean. We're going to be we're going to be working on some leaves in a minute. And then the other daughter has her red.
Where is he?
She is just dance on this screen.
Okay. Yeah. Eli was supposed to have a dance recital tomorrow, but instead he's going to
On Friday?
Yeah. It's the class. Yeah.
That's so
He has a voice hip hop class.
That would have been awesome. We would have been there.
Oh.
But it's the flag football championship.
Oh, what time is that at?
6:30. Okay.
Remind me, so it might, because the guys will be at the casino, won't they?
No, not till after.
After, okay, so we can go there and talk to you from there. Where's that?
Okay.
Because
We're so ready.
I was really ready.
Okay.
Verify. Because he made it sound like he was they were then somehow we were going to he would help her with something at Home Depot. And then
That's
maybe
good.
dinner.
So we're going to be mixing more green.
Yeah.
So if you've got like a dry spot, or honestly, we're going to be done with our green after this. So like if you want to mix in the green, hey, who's to say? But just conserving some space. I know that y'all are worried about it. So, we are going to mix 2 scoops of green with, oh, I'm number 12. I'm sorry. That's our second biggest.
And then I feel bad how much I try to. It's like kind of.
So, 2 green,
So keep it up with
4 yellow,
Have it all.
and 1 white.
everything.
Yes, more yellow than green.
Charlotte
So, 2 green.
The 12, that one.
So, 2 green,
2
4 yellow, 1 white. Just make sure you've got a little bit of, and I can always bring more, but a little bit of clean yellow.
You said 4 yellow and how many green?
If not, it's okay. I can always bring more. Yeah, 4 yellow, 2 green, and 1 white. Quite a happy color. Okay. I would call this line. Call this a line. This is going to be the base for all of our leaves. All of our leaves. All of our bees? So, all of our leaves are going to be this color base. If we're seeing a little bit of blue seep through, not a big deal. We're going back in with more green. We're adding more shading. But, that's the vibe. It's not like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What I like to do is I'll like start at the tip of the leaf and let the brush do the work. So, trying to find a big leaf. Start at the top and just kind of outline it, and then go back around. Run up the neck. It's all done. Just here. Does not have to be perfect.
Yeah.
There's a little lost. I would say start with leaves and come back to stems later. That's just how my brain works. Find all your leaf shapes and then go back.
I feel something similar in this school year,
This picture was
it's a really
Charlotte's teacher asked to go to first grade, next level narrow, and then the two teachers, the other teachers, the two of her teachers got sent back to 5th grade. And like, didn't have space in her favorite theater.
If you decided that your bottom is going to be the light green, you can go ahead and flip this guy on its side or on its top, so that way you can get it painted.
No, the teacher's amazing. The teacher, but the principal's evil. Yeah, that's why I couldn't have it come home to us. Right. Oh, because that's where she came from. Oh, she's like Professor Umbridge is what I call her.
I never met her, but.
She told them they could not run on the playground. She sent a message out that there would be no more running on the playground because there was too many accidents. And then she, you know, oh no, that's not what I meant. It's you can't run in front of the swings. Well, no, she shouldn't run in front of the swings, but no running on the playground. And she's like notorious for getting rid of teachers too. She only wants the one that are drinking her special Kool-Aid.
The reason we're driving so many people though is that Lucy does not want us to be late, but he also will layer in it and let me get the person ready and everything else. And then complain when I don't have it ready quickly enough for him. And I'm like, look, at any point you can step in there and help us. And like I'm only doing it when I am. You know, have to get out of here, you know, this specific time. You will lay there and act like you're the only person that you have regular responsible for. So you have these kids together.
Oh, you have my husband too.
Sorry. Oh man, I'm down.
This is like I if you realistic, I'll do everything else. I have what stuff to do that and do.
And then has the nerve to be like ornery about it.
Why did it take so long?
Exactly.
I can't complain about mine though.
No.
I mean, he probably does more things for Charlotte than I do. But this past year, he got burnt, so.
That's just been one of those schizophrenia.
We wanted to see this mother thing on. And then Tom crying already, and he goes, oh yeah, thanks for not buying on me. I was like, I'm the car, you know?
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Oh, what, me dying?
Well, just the yes, because it was never the.
It was like, okay, it's treatable, we're gonna go with the positivity the whole time, so, yeah.
But it was the way that he carried it. Just
Yeah.
sympathetic.
Yeah. I mean, he was holding it all in and trying to be all brave. But I will tell you that shortly I'm going to throw all those socks I bought last year because, you know, I couldn't do laundry and I'm getting ready to throw those socks away. Now I have like all these and I don't want to match
What
them.
size?
They're all kinds, but they're not matched.
I don't remember mentioning socks to save my life.
Oh, well, they're Charlotte's, they're like a women's 410.
Yeah. Take them off their hands.
Oh, make you a big old garbage bag. I would like. Your mom can match socks this summer.
I am looking forward to the laundry carry. I'm not gonna lie. My mom has some friends this summer with us. Yeah, it's just his bonus now is made all the way in the She's legitimately like, that's what we do. Fix laundry and everything. So,
This is one of my things.
I wish that was nothing. I think if I was in a single one, I would see it. I don't have that issue. I live in a I just feel like I don't want to go to the basement. I don't want to carry it upstairs. Like,
Even as, my gosh, well, I can't say anything because you know, I'm stealing all this stuff, right? So I can't. But I'm still having to use a screwdriver thing to turn my dryer on. He says he's going to work on it this weekend, so. Yeah.
but you can't remodel it either.
Yeah.
That's when you get up and you get a
If you get in there, and you've done all your leaves, and you've done all your stems, and you're like, I still have blue spots, take some of your dark green and just dab it on there.
I still can't get a shit of it. And I shouldn't complain, right? But she doesn't want to get rid of her bargain shit. And I'm like, okay. She makes some clothes, so, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm hoping to travel with some of my coworkers. They were telling me about some of the stuff that we do. I know I'll do the February travel. But the headquarters for AbbVie, the client is in Chicago. And that would be super fun.
Well, surely find out if they'll let you bring,
Yes.
because if you're up for it, I will. Eli and I can come down. So you decide if you want Eli or just the girls.
It's pretty good. Oh yeah, because she would write everything.
like, yeah, that's fine. And then once it was like that time, or like that day, and I was getting ready to read it, we were and we did that.
So you said we're just gonna fill in the rest of the blue down here at the bottom. You said. Go crazy.
Yeah.
And I can just mix whatever color.
Which was a little bit different because I didn't want to take the promotion or apply for the promotion. I'm always like, please just do it. So like, having a holiday and that and think about things with the promotion and trying to like focus on the fact that
I just made them up.
Sounds good, cookies. So, once you're done, don't rinse. We are going to be, does everyone have a little bit of like the plain green? Maybe it does. We are just going to darken up that mix. So we're just going to add in a scoop or two to the mix that we've got, that we're currently using.
of what?
Of the green into the mix that we're using. So the plain.
Could I get some more green?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. We're just gonna make it a shade or two darker. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, I just saw something.
Green. Okay, so we're doing the same thing with this. Well, not the same thing, I guess. Shouldn't say that. We're painting the same thing with this. You're basically, you can paint half of your leaves. You could paint just a swipe on these leaves. Just go crazy. How about it? You're just painting on the leaves again. Maybe mine needs to be a little bit darker. That's what we're thinking. Maybe it could be darker.
We don't have anything scheduled yet.
What's your next step?
Oh, the next step of painting. I was like, I don't think
Just add like 1 to 2 scoops of your plain green into the mix that you've been using. And we're just going crazy.
The next thing we're doing though is we're learning to can strawberry jam.
True, I'm very excited about that.
I've done it before, but and Liam's mom's gonna be there.
Oh, cool.
I've never actually canned freezer jam. It's a really easy way.
Mm-hmm.
You ever have freezer jam on a hot biscuit?
It's like that bad. And I'll tell you, I love me some frozen Pillsbury biscuits.
Oh.
They have like,
You know, I like, there's a brand, and I can't remember, it's tea biscuits in like a red checker bag.
it's Martha's or something.
They're probably the best, in my opinion.
You know, it's really bad to make me out butter. Yeah, I don't.
We've done that before. Charlotte wants to make it all the time. I'm like, no.
Just let, it's easy. How much have you, the mason jar for 30 minutes?
18 years.
Butter.
The first time we did that was at Disney. At like Wilderness, one of the character diamonds with Snow White and the dwarves.
Oh, was it Artist Point?
Yes.
I don't know. You make your own butter then?
We did, yes. And I don't know if it's something we ordered. It's been a while since we've been there.
I've never been there.
Alright, that's the vibe. Just put it on there. They're just a little shaded. Just throwing it on there. Just like everything else, you just throwing it on there. When you're done, rinse your brush out. Just like always.
White spots. Mm. Huh? Just different rooms. Just different rooms.
Just go crazy. Anything that. Yeah, man. Are you?
Sorry, huh? You're fine.
I guess. I ran out of paint.
Good tight fist. How fun. They posted the whole
Okay. Carter's still in like in between.
My kids can fight now. It's choreographed.
close with anything.
I
I wish I
would,
have done more of this closer.
you could either add more layers or,
How's that sound?
let's go back and do that.
Just taking mine.
She's shaking yours.
Good. Okay. Yeah.
I love it.
Very good. I need eyeballs on that. Considered full on because it's going to be it'll be here for just a month. That was something I like that, right? And it's between the stuff
Yeah.
so I mean, I'm gonna have to because there's research that GRP and hospital for breast to help with that, getting rid of the extra stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Na, 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 na. Listen, I'm going to work. She listened to me.
8 with your square, your small square. Everybody has yellow? I do not. Okay. We don't get to off. We do it.
Because the dog. How the dog did.
Okay.
This is
We are going to take a little bit of white, and we're just going to mix it in with whatever is left of our yellow. Why not?
Some yellow.
Oh, you're fine.
My yellow is very mixed with green.
So we're at number 8. Your small square. Right. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. Just enough.
white and yellow. Right.
And just whatever is left of your yellow.
Hold on.
Okay, this is a green color.
Yeah, but I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Like, oh. Yeah, put some.
You can make him a little fuzzy on his back. You can make him a little fuzzy over the black. Like, just kind of let it get fuzzy over there. Mine's pretty light. We are going to do some shading, so I'm not that worried about it.
It's fine.
Okay. We just talked about it yet. We'll do like last or something. Without wincing, after you've painted your yellow, you're going to take a little bit of orange. As you can see up there, there's just a little bit at the bottom of the little yellow spot. So I'm just going to take a little bit in the tip of my brush. It doesn't have to look exactly like that. You can just go in. It's so cute.
Wow, look at these flowers.
They're not hard, they're just fun.
A lot. The strokes.
Yeah. And you kind of think about more like opposite from normal or the outside to inside. Exactly. That is nice.
It's all good. Everything's good.
That's good, cookies. When you're done with your bead, that brush can hang out in your water. We're done with it for now. first. So, number 12 is your second biggest brush. So, number 12 is your second biggest brush. So, I'm going to kind of walk you guys through this real quick because it can get a little confusing. I don't think it's that hard, but I wouldn't say that either. Yeah, if you turn it sideways, it'll say it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Usually. Sometimes. 50-50 actually. So, we're going to start, and this is kind of opposite how I would normally do it. We're going to start from the outside, and we're going to move inside. Yeah. So, like, I'm going to just show you on my finger so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. We're going to be double dipping in pink and white this whole time. That's how we get this variation. We can always go back in and add more white later. So we just want it to, kind of get a base. And obviously darker kind of around the edges where the shadows are going to be. So we are going to start like on this top one. Our center is actually down here at the base. So we're going to do outside layer. We're actually going to go in. We're going to go swipe in, swipe in. We're going to do our next layer. We're going to add more white than pink this time, swiping in, and we're going to come down here to the center. So outside to inside. This one, nice and easy, is a circle. So outside layer, next layer, all the way into the center. This one kind of goes off to the side, so they're all going in one direction. There's not really a center. This one got a little crazy, but do what you must. I feel confident in your abilities. Lots of paint. So when I say lots of paint, that means like really load up your brush. The more or less you're using is dependent on what layer you're on. So you're on the outside layer, you're going to be using a lot of pink and just a little bit of white. But there's so much paint on this brush. Maybe a little full. But you can always go back in. Okay? I believe in you. Go for it. This is fun. Don't take notes too hard.
Yeah, I'll just put no, my first layer I did just pink.
And the harder you press down, the bigger your petals are going to be. So, you don't want to make that many, just press down a little bit.
But you haven't I'll go back and fix that.
exactly like that. It looks like that. And they're different. And that's okay. This looks like a really big dandelion. It's fine. It really is okay.
I know I need more definition.
Oh, I like it.
Let's do it.
No, I like that. No. Stop putting words in my mouth.
I'm not bothered because there's like nothing that I can think of. What? I don't know, but like, for that to be somebody's home. But like, for that to be somebody's home, they're like this. I need everything to know. This is how I feel about it. But it's,
Oh, that's pretty.
so, I went to see my family this week. And they should tell me how but they were
So
I do. I bought one. And you brought on breakfast today. We have salt things all the time, huh? But some of these are really bad to be found out. So we just decided to go on and get experience. And then we didn't eat really today. Yeah. And sometimes I go home and tweak mine up in a fake one too. Like it needs a little smile on it. Oh, that hot green paint on my face. What's green paint on my face? Okay, I feel like I did. I haven't waxed anything much.
Okay, cookies. Try to have those flowers done in the next 4 minutes. I believe in you. And we've only got 2 tiny steps after that, so I believe in you.
There's our problem. Looks like a big one's huge. We almost lasted the whole class. Oh. I can't come to any of you.
Ew.
I'm doing 2.5 weeks of treatment.
The shop has, she's an Annie at the Jonesboro Retro Theater.
Yeah.
Buy tickets. It'll be fun. Yeah. And so it's the whole month of January. So, and performances are going to be on Saturday, Thursday nights, Friday nights, Saturday matinee, Saturday night, and Sunday matinee. And then they told us to leave Sunday nights and Wednesday nights open.
I do have 1 Tuesday class.
Yeah. It's like June is just.
Yes.
And we can leave for this, as you're safe. But they have a lot of the parents who are actually in this show.
Mm-hmm.
And so they've asked for, because there's mixed cast. So there's squirrels and gerbils. So they're all double cast. So it's like, I'm going to help a couple, and I'll probably run some concessions or something.
I'll be here.
I'm out of town.
I'm excited about that. I'll get a paycheck next week.
So nice.
I'm waiting on the I'm like, I'm telling you, if you hear me say,
Alright, friends, I'm gonna go to the potty, and then we've got 2 steps left. It'll be great. It'll be great.
That's when it costs a bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not the Oh, is hers?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll try that one. I like it.
Okay, so when you're done, that brush can go in your water, or it will go to die if you're done. Okay. We are going to use our number 8 brush for the next step. Your small square. Yes, you can use your number 2. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't matter.
He wants to go home. He wants to go home. Yeah. Oh, that's so dumb. We celebrated Mom here.
Okay, so number 8 brush. We're going to take like 1 scoop of white, 1 scoop of black. We're going to make a gray and we're going to paint the eye.
You can do that.
Anywhere. This is our last night. Don't even worry about it. Anywhere.
Yeah.
You kind of want it on the darker side, so if you need to use more black, go for it. But, you know, it's an eyeball. What's it really going to matter? You know?
You need some white?
I like sticky steak.
For what?
Chicken bites.
And then you can rinse and dry it, because we're going to use it again. It's not, I promise. If it's not black, it's okay. Huh?
Did you say rinse it?
Yes. I thought you said red. And I was like,
Well, you know, the black is gone.
for what? You need more paint? I thought you said paint, and I was like, I don't think black. Okay, folks, this is last step, part 1. Part 2 is like, whatever. So, part 1. We're going to paint our wings. So, number 8, just the one we used, we rinsed and dried. We're going to do skinny brush trick again, so I'm going to take some paint. And I'm going to scrape my number 8 on the side of my plate, and it's going to give me skinny brush. Yes, just white.
Very itching.
And we're just going to very lightly paint the outline of our wings. If it's not super skinny, it doesn't matter. It's really a promise. But you're just outlining those lines. The small wing is the back wing, and the bigger wing is the front wing, and it does connect on the front of the body. And if it gets a little thick on the curves, great. It's fine. It's got depth. I don't even think you can see it. It's gonna look like that. Super easy. Does not have to be that skinny. Because we are going to do it. Same brush, you don't have to do anything except for wipe what paint is in your brush off on a paper towel. We're gonna dry brush the insides of our wings, and we're just gonna go frickin' nuts. But you hardly want any paint in there. Truly this time, we do not want a lot of paint. You can add a little bit more in some spots, like give it some little lines. But dry brushing the insides and then calling it a night. Well, not fully, but you know. And again, I added like some little quick lines just to give a little something something. Barely noticeable. Doesn't even matter if you didn't do it. It would not matter. It's cute. Where do your wings? Okay. Last step, part 2, is you're going to flip that brush over. You're going to use the back end of your brush, the wooden end, and you're going to put little dots in his eye. Just 2. Just 2. I like to do a big one at the top, and then a little one right below it. He's so cute. Look at him. He has like a personality now, but he's got eye dots. What a guy. What a guy. You want to wipe the back end of your brush off on a paper towel or your apron because it doesn't rinse off the water. Okay. Ta-da! You're done.
It's not horrible.
Oh.
I said it's not horrible.
And it's on your notes.
That's good.